Hi everyone. Today I am going to explain you about the union in programming in C. Introduction. A union is a special data type available in C that allows to store different data types in same memory location. It is a user-defined type similar to struct, but there is a difference between a struct and union. The difference is the struct allocates enough memory space to store all the members, whereas in unions it allows a space to store only the largest member. The remaining member inside the union will share the same memory space among them. So defining a union. First let me explain the syntax of union. Union tag, member function, and then so all the member functions should be defined inside the curly bracket. After that, the union variables should be declared before the semicolon. Here this union is the keyword and this is the name of the union. Inside all this is a normal declaration. What we will do as in normal main function like int a or float x, like we can define whatever variables we want, so that can be enclosed between these two curly brackets. After that, the variables for the unions can be declared before putting this semicolon. So the same thing has been repeated here. So at the end of the union definition, before the final semicolon, you can specify one or more union variables, but it is optional. This is an example for union. Union, this is a keyword. Again, data is a union name. Inside curly bracket, we have defined three variables. One is int, I is an integer variable, float, here f is a float variable, str is a string which is declared under character, that is char data type. After closing this curly bracket, we have declared data variable for the union. So next I am going to explain to you how to create union variables. So these union variables need to be created to allot the memory for the given union type and also to work it. Example for this, union car. Inside car, I have given two variables, name of cat type, that is a string which can occupy 50 spaces, int price. Then after closing this union, I have started my main function. Inside main function, I have created the union variables. As you can see from the example, union car. This is a union we have created earlier, and for this car 1, car 2, and this is a pointer union variable. So we have given a strict symbol, that is star. Okay. So once created, we have given return 0. So this is a very simple part which explain you only how to create a union. So no processing statements are here, just to explain you how to create a union variables. So we have created union car outside the main function. Inside the main function, we have created union variables just by giving the different names for the objects. This is the second type, as we explained earlier during the syntax explanation slide, union car. So inside the curly brackets, we have mentioned char name of 50, int price, and after that car 1, car 2, and same thing, but we can give immediately after creating the car union. So how to access the members of a union? So we have defined all the member variables inside the union, but how to use it, how to access it? So the dot operator, this is the one which is used to access the members of union, and in case of pointer variables, we have to use this arrow mark. Example for this, see in the example car 1, car 2, if we want to access the price, see price, then I have to use the dot operator to indicate the variable, union variable, car 1 dot price. So similarly, car 1 dot name, like we have to mention each and everything with the specification of union variable. So if I want to access car 2, then car 2 dot price should be mentioned. So to access the price using car 3, either that is car 3 is a pointer variable. So as you can see here, see pointer union variable. So I have used a arrow mark, that is car 3 I arrow mark price can be used to access the union variable. Then difference between union and structure. And in the introduction part, I told you that there is a key difference between the union and a structure. So this is a slide which explains you what are the major differences between the union and struct. So example program to explain you the difference between the structure and union in case of size. See here I have created a union and followed by a structure. So inside same set of member definitions has been done. See character, name, again float, salary, integer, work number. Same thing has been defined in the struct also with same memory, that is array size. Here u job is a union variable and here s job is a struct variable. Again inside the main function I have printed the size of union first with the help of size of function, and then print of size of structure with the help of size of s job, then return 0. So while printing this, while executing this program, we will get the size as 32 and structure 40. So from this program, we came to know that the memory space occupied by a union is less than the memory space occupied by a structure. So here in the union, the maximum size of the variable is 32. That is here 32 is the maximum size. As it is a character, it will allow only one byte for each and every name array. So we will get 32 size. So this is the maximum size inside the member definition. So that will be the size of the entire union job. So in case of structure, for each and every variable, it should be allowed. So for example, 32, again for float, it has to be allotted, and for integer, again, bytes has to be allotted. So totally we get 40 bytes, here only 32. So this 32 size will be, that is 32 memories bytes of memory will be shared by all the character, float and integer. But whereas in the structure, each and every member will have an individual memory, that variable has to use that particular memory only. So this is the difference. Structure variable s job, the memory is 40. So you can see how much bytes has been allotted. Salary, work number 4, and for this 32. In case of union, the total memory space is 32. The size of union variable will always be the size of the largest element. All the members has to share the memory. And this is the difference. Keyword, keyword struct is used. This is the basic difference as we know very well. Union, keyword should be used, and size. The size of struct is greater than or equal to the sum of size of members. Here the union is equal to the size of largest member. Memory, each member will be assigned a unique memory area, whereas in union the common memory will be shared by all the members. Altering the values of member will not affect the other variables. As we have individual memory area, it will not affect the changes done in an individual memory location. In case of union, that cannot be expected because the common memory area has been used. So here in accessing members defined inside the structure, an individual member can be accessed at any time, but in case of union, it is not possible. Only one member can be accessed. Again, the same reason, common memory area. Here, several members of a structure can be initialized at once, as we have individual allocations. But in case of union, only the first member of the union can be initialized, others cannot be done. So, thank you.